What would later become a standard Israeli practice started on April 9th, 1948. Just weeks before Israel occupied Palestine, members of the Irgun and Stern Zionist militias stormed the village of Deir Yassin, a few kilometers to the west of occupied Al-Quds, committing a horrendous massacre pre and Nakba. Palestinians were murdered in cold blood and buried in mass graves. As news of the insane atrocity spread, around 700,000 Palestinians were forcibly displaced, fearing widespread massacres and marking the Deir Yassin Massacre a decisive moment in Palestinian history. According to a 1948 letter sent by the British delegation to the United Nations, the killing of some 250 Arabs, men, women, and children took place in circumstances of great savagery. Women and children were stripped, lined up, photographed, and then slaughtered by automatic firing. And survivors have told of even more incredible bestialities. The report added those who were taken prisoners were treated with degrading brutality. Salah Misbah Khalaf, deputy chief and head of the intelligence for the Palestinian Liberation Organization, said that defenseless men, women, and children had their throats slashed. Numerous bodies had been mutilated with knives, pregnant women had been disemboweled, and the women of Deir Yassin were raped by the Israeli occupation forces. According to other testimonies from the perpetrators and survivors, many Palestinians in Deir Yassin were burned to death. The Deir Yassin massacre sparked a snowball effect of Israeli violence in Palestine, shaping the ongoing struggle for freedom. Israeli historian Benny Morris noted that the Deir Yassin massacre had a profound demographic and political effect, where it was followed by two waves of forcibly displacing Palestinians en masse. Wave 2 happened after the Deir Yassin massacre, while the third occurred during the Nakba, when Israel proclaimed its occupation of Palestine by announcing the establishment of the State of Israel. Israeli historian Ilan Pappé believes that depopulating Palestine was not a consequential war event, but a carefully planned strategy, otherwise known as Plan Dalet, which was authorized by Israeli leader David Ben-Gurion in March 1948, adding Operation Nashon was, in fact, the first step in the plan. In 1949, the Givat Shaul Bet settlement was established on the ruins of Deir Yassin as an extension of an earlier settlement built in 1906. To that end, to commemorate the Deir Yassin massacre is to put the Palestinian struggle in its true context, one of recurrent Israeli murder and brutality.